handsome and ready? Come on, let's go. Do you want a Maserati or do you want a hot body? Come on, hurry. Go. You go potty in a Maserati. You're a good boy. You know exactly what to do. I put peanut butter on it, baby. He's happy. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Greetings, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. He wants to cuddle. More car snuggle? You're cold, huh? Look at him shaking. Come on, let's go cuddle. It was 10:10 on the clock. Now it's 10:11. We are hanging around. Yeah, we are snuggling. I am currently waiting for a Walmart order. A big one. It's pretty big. You'll see. What was I gonna tell you? Today, oh my gosh, I woke up so refreshed and rejuvenated. This week was tough spiritually. I know a few weeks ago it was really tough, like with school and just readjusting to a new structure. But this week was spiritually tough. I mean, the enemy was socking me in the face. I'm grateful to be on the other side of it and to be stronger, to be wiser, and to be with my snuggle muffins. Man, he knew. He knew. So yeah, I'm so grateful that it's today. It's Friday. I'm done with all of my schoolwork. Next week is finals, so I'm not all the way relaxed, but I'm pretty confident. I'm good. I'm not worried about finals at all. I know a lot of people really stress out about finals. I feel like in undergrad I did a lot, but I feel like because now I'm focused on the industry that I'm passionate about, it's hard for me to struggle. My first year was really tough on me. I was learning how to upload consistently. So just the editing and the uploading right now, it's like second nature. I feel like I can edit pretty fast and upload. I'm uploading pretty consistently Monday through Saturday, and it feels pretty good. Like last year when I was doing that, my goodness, it was sucking the life out of me. And school was sucking the life out of me. And this year I feel really confident and like I'm getting the hang of it, but things are changing really soon. I'm just right here with my little snuggle snookums, snuggle pookums. Don't side-eye me. Do people ever side-eye you? Sometimes people side-eye me. They're like, I'm like, I can see you looking at me. I'm wearing my Brave Enough sweater today because I was brave enough. I've had a lot of spiritual warfare and I was fighting back. I was like, oh, heck no, little buddy. You ain't gonna bring me down. God literally created the heavens and the earth and you're gonna settle? Like, what are you doing? Ask him for what you want with conviction. Say, God, I want X, Y, and Z, and then wait. And he will give it to you. My baby knows. I know what my baby likes. You think when I'm shopping for my groceries, I'm not right there looking at what's going to make my baby happy? I'm looking and I'm buying for my baby because I love him. And all he does is exist and be cute. That's all he does. And he gets whatever he wants. He even gets snuggle cuddles with his mommy. So could you imagine how much more God is going to give to me, to you, if you're his child, if you're not his child? Bye. Bye. I'm just kidding. You can stay. You can stay and observe. You can't touch my baby. My baby's protected by angels. He has angels all around him. There's angels all around us. I see angels, guys. The other night, it was a couple of weeks ago, I woke up and there was 3 angels standing by my window. Like, angels, like warrior angels, like big angels. And they were radiant, tall, big, warrior wearing, wing carrying, just gorgeous, big. And I got scared at first. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I was like, oh my God, those are angels. And then last night, I opened my eyes and there was an angel sitting down watching me while I was sleeping. So, yeah. And remember, when we're going into dream state, that is when we are connected the most to the spiritual realm. And that's usually when I see them. I see them when I'm falling asleep and then I wake up and I see them. And sometimes I even expect it. Like, I literally have to sleep with this on. I slept with it last night because I kept waking up, like startling myself up, like different reasons. There's so many cute reasons why I get startled like that. But like one of them is angels. Like I know they're here. So I'm like, I need to sleep. So I put on my eye mask. So that's what I did last night because I woke up and I saw it sitting there watching over me and I felt peace. Like it's not scary for me. I'm like, okay, I know I'm being protected. Like it's making sure I'm safe, right? The night that I saw the three angels, one of the biggest spiritual battles I've been through. That weekend, that spiritual battle happened and I was prepared and I remembered my angels and I remember how protected I was. So it made me feel even more secure. And then last night, this angel looked more like human form. It was just glowing and white and in the shape of a man. And it was just sitting down, just watching over me. And I knew it was an angel. It was so beautiful. No wings, just a person, the shape of a person. But the three angels by my window were huge, huge. So, yeah, God is good and he's protecting me and he's protecting you. And I pray angels all over you. I pray for angels to protect your life, for God to send you angels that are guarding you in the spiritual realm and that aren't letting anything bad happen to you guys. It's a battlefield out here, okay? Like we walk outside and a lot of people are blinded to the spiritual things happening. But remember, things happen in the spirit before they take form in the physical reality. So if there are things manifested in your physical reality that you are not okay with, remember they happen in the spiritual realm first. And so you have to take that to God and you have to say, God, what do I need to change? What do I need to work on to better serve your kingdom? Right? Because at the end of the day, we're still in our human bodies. We're still capable of mistakes and like the flesh wants to take over sometimes, right? And doesn't want to surrender to the spirit. But you have to surrender. You have to go before God and say, God, I surrender my life to you. I surrender my entire day to you. I surrender the rest of my life to you. I surrender my children to you. I surrender my future to you. Like everything belongs to you, God. And truly surrender and rest in his presence. And if there's something that you have to do, he'll let you know to do it, right? He'll guide you. He'll give you confirmation. He'll press on your spirit. He'll continually bring up the next step to you. And then you take action towards that, right? Sometimes you don't have to take action. Sometimes you just have to trust. There are certain things that God can do without you lifting a finger. And there are other things that God is going to call you to work toward. There are things that we can exercise in the 3D, right? And God will bless it. But there are also things that God is working on. And he'll tell you, I'm working on this. Remove your hand over this. This is my job. Some people cannot surrender to God. Some people can't trust. People don't have faith. Without faith, you can't please God. So we all need faith to see God. You got to believe first and then you'll see. It's not, well, God, show me and then I'll believe. It's the other way around. But hey, God will meet you where you're at. Even if that's how he has to present himself to you initially, like let's say initially you're like, God, I don't believe. Show me and then I'll believe. He'll show you. He'll show you. But then after that, it's up to you to start believing because it's like, okay, he did his part, your turn. You can't depend on God to do everything. Faith without works is dead. Let's say you really want a cake and you're just like, oh, I'm melting for a cake, right? God's going to tell you, okay, go buy the ingredients. Okay, that's your job now. Go buy the ingredients, right? And then God's going to tell you, now read the instructions and make the cake. So you make the cake, right? Another example of how God can show up without you having to actively work towards something is, let's say you're like, God, I want a cake. And he's like, okay, I'm going to bring you a cake. And you're like, what? Did I hear you correctly? You're going to bring me a cake? Yes, I'm going to bring you a cake. Trust me. I don't think so, God. I think I'm going to go to the store and by the ingredients. That is more logical. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring you a cake. And then you go to the store and they don't have any of the ingredients that you need. And you're like, I want a cake. Now let's say they have vanilla, they have strawberry, they have, I don't know, what kind of cakes do they have? Confetti, funfetti cake. But they don't have chocolate, and that's the one that you want, right? So then finally you buy your other groceries, you go home and you're sad and you're like, God, they didn't have any of the ingredients for my chocolate cake. You lied to me. God was like, I said I was going to bring you a cake, right? You get all sassy about it. This is for children of God, okay? Then later on that day, you get a call from a friend and they're like, hey, come over, or I'm on my way to your house. They come to your house and they bring you a cake, a chocolate cake, the exact one that you wanted. And you're like, whoa, okay, God, you brought me a cake. See? So now God knows what you need. And there's going to be times where he's going to give you instructions to work towards something. Or he's just going to tell you, just be patient. My hand is all over this. I'm bringing it to you. And you have to be able to discern between the two. And he'll learn to speak to you in ways that you'll know how he's speaking to you, right? Like for me, God speaks to me in dreams. I have prophetic dreams that have come to pass to the point where now my family is interested in my dreams. But I don't really tell them about my dreams because I'm still mastering them, right? I'm like, if I was in college for my dreams, I'd be graduated with my bachelor's degree, right? I'm in master's program of my dreams and just getting into just writing them down, right? And remembering them and all that stuff. But my goodness, there's so much that God shows me in my dreams, and he'll show me people's spiritual state. I've said this before, but he shows me where people are going to be spiritually, where people are currently at, my future, who's in my future, who to remove from my life, conversations that people are having. And the thing is I don't go looking for this. This comes to me. I just pray to God before I go to sleep, and then he sends me my dreams, right? I'm not looking for them. And I think that's what makes them the most beautiful is I've dreamt like, God, I want to dream this tonight, or I want to see this tonight, and I won't dream it because it's not time. It's not my time to see or to dream about certain things. And so God won't send me a dream. But there's times where I don't ask to dream about things and I dream them and then they happen. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's pretty cool. So that's how God speaks to me. That's like the biggest one. But God can speak to us through numbers, like repeating numbers, but also reoccurring. Let's say you're consistently seeing repeating numbers or just the same numbers every day, like all the time, consistently. It's like that's God trying to speak to you. And the reason you know this is true is because when you're asleep, you're not looking at repeating numbers. Like you could see a repeating number and it's not even going to faze you because you're not awake to all the ways in which God speaks to us. God starts speaking to you when you're open to being spoken to, right? It's like, let's say you want to have a conversation with somebody. I mean, sure, you could talk to yourself by yourself in your room to that person, and maybe on a telepathic level, they'll kind of get the gist, but if they're asleep, they're not going to telepathize with you, right? But now let's say you grab your cellular device and you beep, 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 ding, 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 ding. Hello. Hi, it's me. Then you can have a conversation with somebody, right? It's the same thing with God. Like you have to open the means of communication. God is trying to communicate to you. God is calling your cellular device. But are you going to pick up and say, God, talk to me. What are we doing? What are we doing in this lifetime? Or you could do it on your own and you could live like a whatever life. Or you could live the greatest life ever told and film it. Oh yeah, the other day I was asleep in my, well, I wasn't sleeping, but I was in my bed. I think I was ready to go to sleep, or I was either waking up in the morning or going to sleep. And God reminded me of the car that we saw the other day when we went to the gym, the car with the license plate called Boring, right? And the car was the least bit of boring. And then I remembered in my previous vlog, a few videos before that one, I was talking about how I had come across a video that said, film your boring life. And that I was like, yeah, I'm going to film my boring life. Like, I don't care if it's boring, I'm going to film it. And God, when he brought that memory back of the car, it was a few days after even seeing the car, he reminded me of having said that in my video. And he's like, remember when you called your life boring? And I said, yes. He's like, remember when the license plate said boring on the car? And I said, yes. He's like, that's what your life looks like. like that car, and you called it boring. And there was irony in that because your life isn't boring. And I was like, dude. And I was like, I love the way that you talk to me, God. Like, you're so right. My life is not boring. My life is a blessing and filled with so much nuance and beauty and colors and blessings and you. Like, God is all over my life. How dare I call my life boring? So, yeah, I just thought I would share that also. Okay, gym. Let's talk about the gym. Also, my groceries are outside, so I'm just gonna give you a little gym update, and then we'll go get my groceries. I'll show you what I got, and then I'll probably end the vlog there because I already talked so much, and I just wanna, like, chill today, you know? It's raining outside. It's beautiful outside. Oh yeah, gym. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I noticed that with the 65 pounds and the 85 pounds, right, on the barbell, it is so easy now. Like, I remember before I used to kind of like slam the weight down, and that's just because it was really challenging for me, but I didn't want to go lower in weights just because I felt like it was effective. I didn't feel like it was too heavy. I'm injury free. I feel like if I would have continued to push the envelope, if I would have continued to add more weights, I would not have been ready. But I just feel so like smooth. Like when I'm coming up from the deadlift, I just feel so smooth about it. It's not as challenging as it used to be. I mean, it's still challenging, right? It's still my warm up, but my body's still getting used to it, right? Because I'm like 4 months in now, I think. Can you not stare at me, sir? Thanks. No, you went running to the doorbell. Go hold the doorbell. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling so much stronger. 95 is still very challenging, so I'm staying there 4 sets of 10. So now let's look at the body. Let's see the little update, and then we'll go do a grocery haul. Okay, love you so much. I had my mom feel my stomach the other day, and she was like, whoa. I know. Okay, guys, here is my Walmart order. After this, we're saying our goodbyes. I still love you, so please come back. But here we go, starting off strong with our strawberries. Woo! Last time I had these was a few weeks ago, and I've been craving them ever since, so I got a big one. I also got some mangoes pre-cut because we don't like cutting mangoes here in this house. Oh, they're from Mexico. My lineage goes all the way back to Spain, but my parents are from Mexico, so, you know, so many motherlands. Either way, we all come from Adam and Eve. Am I right? Am I right? Then we have our thick boy steaks. Always got to do these because they're so good and they're so thick and juicy. So love him very much. Okay, and then I got 99% lean. I do these when I'm feeling a little too thick. And then we got our 93 lean. That tastes a little bit better than that. And then 90 lean. I used to buy these at Sam's Club, but I guess now they have it here at Walmart. I was like, what? You know I gotta get them. Because I used to get so many at Sam's Club, and I was like, I don't need that many, so this is perfect. And then I got my Oikos yogurt, 15 grams per cup. I only got one package because, I don't know. I should have gotten two maybe. No, it's fine. It's just I got a lot of other stuff. So I don't want to burn out on these because last time I had them, I was kind of getting sick of them. So I was like, I need to calm down. So I haven't had any in like 2 weeks. So I started craving them. So I only got a 4-pack so that I didn't overwhelm my system. Then I love these string cheeses. They are light string cheese. So for one, it's 45 calories for 5 grams of protein, which is pretty good. Cream cheese is so good. I don't do less fat because it's less fat. I do it because it's less calories per serving. So that's why I do that. And then we always get this bread. This bread is 40 calories per slice, but I love the protein in it. 4 grams for 1 slice, which is pretty good too. I just like to hide protein in things, you know? Then I got my Diet Squirt. This is my favorite soda of all time. So I get it in 0 calories because why not? Best of both worlds. And then we have our mozzarella cheese, also fat-free, but I do it for the macros, 45 calories per serving at 9 grams of protein, which is really good. Then we have our bagels. Some of the sugar in here is added sugar, but most of it is from the raisins and the blue, or what is in here? Raisins? 260 calories for one piece of bagel at 10 grams of protein, which is not the best, but there's still protein in here. So it adds up, especially if I'm eating meat that day. Oh my gosh, okay. And then I love this pizza. It's literally ready so fast. It hits the spot whenever I'm craving pizza, but I don't want to buy a personal pan pizza because I feel like personal pan pizzas are not the same as like a regular size one, and I'm not going to eat a regular pizza all by myself. So this will do. This will do. Okay, and then I got these again because the macros on here were good. They taste pretty good. 90 calories for 3 links at 11 grams of protein, which is really good. Also, I got veggies, and we got to dip them in cheese or else I don't want them. Oh, and I'm also trying these for the first time. They fell. I'm trying these for the first time. They're flapjack puffs. I saw somebody eating them on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta get some of that. So I'm gonna actually have these for breakfast because I want to try them. So we're gonna have that and some strawberries for breakfast and maybe some eggs. Then I always get a chimichanga because this is so good. It's really high in calories because it's a tiny little burrito, and it's 390 calories. It's almost 400 calories for this tiny little thing, and it only has 11 grams of protein, but I eat this when I just really need something delicious fast. So yeah, highly recommend this one. My body does not like processed protein, and I've said that before here, but this cereal is so good, and I've been wanting it for a really long time, and my skin is doing so good right now, so I want to have some just to see if my skin reacts to it negatively. If it doesn't, then I know it wasn't this. If it does, then I know that I can't have it. And the macros are 150 calories per serving at 13 grams of protein. This tastes like Fruity Pebbles to me. Okay, then we got 3 nectarinis. We got 3 lemonies. 4 avocados. And then I got these digestive enzymes, probiotic, prebiotic. I used to take the gummy formula by Ollie, but I did that just so that I can get into the habit of taking my vitamins every single day. And I feel like I've mastered it. So I'm not doing gummies anymore. I only have 2 gummies that I take, which is just to balance my hormones. And then I take the probiotic, prebiotic, but now I'm trying them in pill form. And then I take calcium, magnesium, and iron. Oh, and then a multivitamin. And my chocolate, it's the only one I eat, and it's because for the serving, it's 60 calories, right? But that's not really what's impressive, which actually it is for chocolate. It's pretty impressive because it's like a pretty thick piece. But it's only 2 grams of sugar, of added sugar, which is pretty good. Oh, dietary fiber, 6 grams. I didn't even know that. Wow. Also, these guys, my goodness, I have been without these for the last 2 weeks, and I'm still getting mild headaches by the end of the night. And from the time that I stopped to now, it took like 2 weeks. And my headaches are still like present a little, like mild, but they're still kind of there. But the first few days, it was really bad, like really bad, painful. So I'm almost like, it has electrolytes. I know we need electrolytes. So I don't know if that was my body's way of telling me, give me back the crack, right? Electrolyte crack. Or if it was saying like, don't depend on this. So I don't know what to do. I'm thinking like maybe I could do half of a packet instead of a whole packet per day. Or like, just some here and there. I don't know. I just don't want to feel dependent on this. And then the fact that it gave me a headache, it was just kind of weird. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm just going to chill a little bit. Also, I got a Powerade Zero for my next gym day just because I just want to switch it up and just see how I feel about this. Sorry, I had to see that. And then this is my all-time favorite moisturizer. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I think I have, but I think I've mentioned this, but I have the most sensitive skin in the entire universe, okay? Baby, why you crying, baby? To cry. I'll cry, baby. I'll be sad. I'll be happy, okay? I'll be happy. Be happy? I'll be sad? I'll be happy, baby. I'll be happy. Oh, also, I got these in Spain. So these slippers mean a lot to me. I also kept the brush from the hotel. You were able to keep everything, but I couldn't bring a lot of stuff back. So I only kept the little comb that they gave me, and it says my hotel's name. I love that hotel so much. It was so pretty. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I have the most sensitive skin in the world and dry. It gets dry during the winter months. And so this keeps me hydrated. And then I found the best product in the world that is like cured my skin. I don't have dry patches anymore. They're gone. And it's the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Dermatologist recommended for base. I use it and my skin is thriving. I wake up with the plumpest skin in the world. It literally needed healing ointment. But I tried doing the, what's the other one? The petroleum jelly, and that was too heavy on my skin. And I could tell it was just too much. My skin was overwhelmed, but with this one, it's not overwhelmed. It feels so good, and it leaves my skin so nice. So highly recommend the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored, hashtag one day I will be sponsored by everyone and their Aunt Susan. So that ends today's vlog. I love you so much. God loves you so much more than I will ever love you. God is with you. He's in your heart. He's in your mind. He's all over you. He's guiding you. He's creating the greatest version of you. All you have to do is surrender to him and he will do the rest. So don't forget that, and have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye. I love you so much. Bye.